Hello, beautiful people out in cyberspace. How are you? Welcome back to my channel. It is 4:30 p.m. and it's already starting to get dark. It's bananas. But it's really cool because you get to get cozy, and if you can't, like, you could get closed in earlier and nobody really can see you. But anyway, I wanted to leave a few tips with you guys for anybody who is pursuing this lifestyle, car camping, van life, whatever you call it, and you're going to be outdoors for the colder temperatures. I just wanted to leave a few tips from experience on here. Can I even speak? Oh my God, excuse me. Anyway, and I was like, I don't want to forget about it because it really does work. So I don't know if somebody taught me this. I might have heard of it. But anyway, you don't think about it. When you're driving, I don't know exactly what the details are or what you would call it, but there's like a suction that takes place so that all your doors are really kind of suctioned in, which will help air stay in instead of escaping. So if you can, when you go to park to post up for the night, don't open your doors, don't open your windows if you can. I mean, obviously sometimes you got to get out and make some arrangements with your vehicle or whatever is your situation. But in the event you can keep in mind that it'll keep you a little bit warmer because everything is like sealed tight. Such weird lighting. I'm sorry. Let me see. Is that a little bit better? Anyway, can you see me? All right, so that's number one. Another thing I wanted to tell you is you may not think about this, but you actually need chapstick at night. I know maybe some people, it doesn't bother them if their lips get a little bit dusty and crusty. I can't stand that. And in the day, in the sun, or in the air, you may think of it, right? But you won't really think about it. I'm going to bed. Who's going to put but you need it. If you camp in this situation in a vehicle, sometimes there's elements, there's wind coming through the vehicle, or it's just really cold outside, and you need that protection. I find myself now, even in the middle of the night, that my lips get dry, that I'll even refresh it. But it's really good. It helps your lips. It offers a barrier, and then your lips stay kissable, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so that's another thing. Some people believe that you should have less clothing when you're getting into these sleeping bags and such. I'm not one of those people. I find the more layers, the better. Like, I go to bed, this is a turtleneck, right? And then under here is like a thermal shirt and then a hoodie. Hoodies are everything out here. I go to bed with the hat on. Sometimes when it's really, really cold, like now we're getting to like 25 Fahrenheit. Am I yelling? Well, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm just weird on camera sometimes. So it gets like to 25 right now Fahrenheit in Long Island, New York. So like that's cold, but when it gets like into like maybe the teens, I'll wear gloves, scarf, feet and hand warmers, in the gloves warmers, in the socks warmers. Okay, so I wanted you to know that, like, you have to try it out and see what works for you, but in my opinion, layers are everything, okay? You want to be toasty and comfortable, and you can really enjoy the experience. Otherwise, it sucks. Okay, so, and also for your feet, like, I don't care what you're doing all day long, the golden rule is before you go to bed, change your socks. You don't even know how much moisture builds up in your shoes, right? And they might not be, I wasn't sweating or whatever because it's cold. But so you have some kind of moisture, which is going to lead to you being less warm. So change your socks, and always, if you can, double up. And the ones I wear on top are always wool. So I keep the wool ones in the back, and I have a few pairs. You can buy them at like a local, maybe like a Walmart or something. And they might not be fully wool. I think they're like 50% wool and then something else, but they're really warm. And I wear like a cotton pair underneath. And those are the ones I change every night after all day. And then I put new ones on. And then I always have a wool one on top of that. Ooh, there's some light. It's getting darker. Okay, so I do believe the more layers, the better. And that's in my opinion, but it works really good for me. Okay, and then double socks. A pair of socks, and then I would definitely try to get yourself a pair of wool ones to sleep in. You only use them for sleeping, so you have a few pairs on deck, maybe 3 or whatever. They're a little costly, but you could get like a 2-pack for like maybe $10. And you only get 2, but they're essential and it really helps. Okay, this is a little bit sounds silly, and I don't really know the biological, or I don't know why it works, but it's true. I think I learned this from Mav. I think I watched one of his videos and he said it. Not to hold your urine in, like pee, because your body, I think I learned it for him. Anyway, when your body has urine in it, your body needs to keep it warm. So I guess blood flow will go to your kidneys or the parts, your bladder, I guess, is where it's being held. Anyway, and once you release that, then you'll feel more cold when you have to pee, because your body is busy keeping that fluid warm. Something to that degree. I'm pretty sure I learned it from Mav. Either way, look it up. And I've learned from experience that when I pee, then I'm a lot warmer. I'm like, holy shiz, that really is true. So try that out. Don't hold your pee in. Find a place to do it. I have another video where I show where to pee, especially if you're a female. You probably, you have to be able to relieve yourself in the middle of the night, obviously. But for me, it's with a cup. And I keep a jar with me, like a big bucket. And okay, but that's neither here or there. But the point is, relieve yourself. Don't hold on to your urine. There's people around me, so I'm getting really funny. So I keep trying to pause it because I feel like I'm one of those people when I'm filming in public, I feel like a little bit embarrassed for some reason. Okay, and another tip was that like if you keep sheets on whatever mattress, or I don't know what you're laying on to sleep, if you're using regular sheets as one of the layers, they have these sheets called flannel sheets. I thought they were called thermal. My mother used to always swear by them, but they're called flannel, because I was looking for thermal sheets and they didn't have them. But I finally found them and I saw that they were flannel. I was like, oh yeah, that's what my mother used to talk about. Anywho, flannel sheets keep you really warm. Better than a cotton or whatever else your sheets may be made of. That's another tip. And what else did I really want to make sure I got out before I forgot? Definitely the hand warmers that you could use in your socks. I know they have now the ones for your feet. That really helps, especially when it's like single digits and it's really, really chilly. And what else do I want to say? I don't know, but I wanted to get this out. There's been on my mind because now the weather has gotten colder. And like in my bed, can't show you right now. It's too dark back there. And I'm in a parking lot. I don't want to open like all the lights on and stuff and make a big scene. But in my bed, like I sleep with 2 mummy sleeping bags. One on the bottom and then one on top. So that it's like I get in one and then I tuck myself in another. And I kind of put myself in like a tent, if that makes sense. And then on top of that, I have a really big wool blanket where I tent myself in. And I don't have to really do that right now because it's not super cold. But when it's super cold, that's what you want to create. And then you make like a little bit of air, a little bit of space so you could breathe. You find that little window. Excuse me, I had a tickle. So you find that little space so that you can breathe. And you'll see how much warmer you can be. All right, I know that was a lot. I hope some of these tips might help you if you try them out and you're like, wow, that really made a difference or help. I would love to hear back from you. You can leave me a comment. I would appreciate that. Otherwise, happy trails, happy camping, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. Peace.